with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start with the option. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Vick with again to Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Giant rush gets home as down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That's going to be caught by Moss. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham from 17 yards out. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Here's Michael Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Broncos strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better. And
it got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
63.
Hurts. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He has Hyatt over the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the season. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to move back in front. Hurts will throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. B.J. Hill able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw, Vic. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 78 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Vic on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
A first down throw coming for Vic. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line. 18, high in. 10 to 11, 10 to 11. Ready.
Vic readies to throw. That's caught. It's Gronkowski for a Denver touchdown. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. A short little throw taken in by Reed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Second down, here's Hurts. And he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jack Campbell. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes Diggs. And here comes Diggs. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First carry here for Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Hurts. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Sharp. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Back to throw here. Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better you be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. He connects with Hyatt. So the completion good for 6 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 3rd and 6. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts escaping the pressure right.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. B.J. Hill drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway.
Taken at the goal line.
Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
How about the defense there trying to set the tone of the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself. That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. The CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack, and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Michael Strahan. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
4 sacks and a safety already. If you gave your coach those numbers an entire game, he'd be ecstatic. Getting that type of production in less than a half of football, that goes beyond anything they expected coming in.
But first down hurts. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. They'll set up to throw. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And that will make this a 16-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught by Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. Jackson will throw again. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
DC, ready? No.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Steps away. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Jackson now. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Well, that is caught. It's Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses. Jackson
out to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
13.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, here's Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is at a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Randy Moss, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They begin with a run by Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A first down carry for Barkley. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Now a give right side. Archer. Nifty move. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He will find Davis on the left side complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big 49. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Again, Jackson steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings... Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Vic to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. 36 yards. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Titans 0.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing is Hurts. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jordan Reed, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Being chased out left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Vic's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing, Vic. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Forced out to his left. Open man downfield is Davis. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go!
Quick throw to Collins. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Vic off the play fake for Sanders. Rolling to his left. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Vic with a give to Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw, Vic. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. On 3rd down, Vic. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
73. Go Silver, ready?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Completed to Hyatt.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
On first down, Hurts.
And he's got his man. Beckham, touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Vic with the incompletion there on third down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Vic to throw on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Giants 28, and 7.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Vick operating on first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first and 10, here's Vick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Vick now. Eluding the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And he is caught and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play action now, Vick. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's a play fake. Now Vick looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick, he'll let this go deep for Collins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, Sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Brings up second and 1 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Vic on second down. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
63.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham from 17 yards out. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Vick to throw it. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
4th down, Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Vick readies to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Hey, 63, 63, 63. Hey.
Looking to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He completes it to Beckham. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks.
And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 3rd down, Vic. And now here is another interception.
Moving inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Giants 42, Titans 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line.
Jamar Chase on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To throw, Vick. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Vick. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now here's Vick. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have the ball at your opponent's 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the first down marker. Two minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Hurts fumbles it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and Giants touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Bajan. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Lawrence Taylor. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Throwing here, Bajan.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Victor Cruz. 50 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. To throw is Bajan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings send out their punter. Saquon Barkley deep to return. This is taken at the 18. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Victor Cruz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On 1st and 10, Locke. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 56 yards.
It's a gain of 56 yards.
From the red zone now, Locke. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And here to hook up good to Victor Cruz. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A handoff to Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
4th and goal.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their 2nd drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now, back out on the field, putting together a good drive and get some points of their own.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Off of play action. Locke. And he's got it to Patterson complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Locke. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10, Luck again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one.